Hey, sorry for the audio difficulties. I hope it works this time. Uh, Welcome to another episode of The Porch Show. I'm John Madel from The Porch. And I have a story for you about when I was golfing when I was a kid. So I hit my ball and I went to see where my ball landed. And it went right next to a pond. So I get to my ball, and there's a bunch of baby geese pecking at my ball. They're like little yellow and fuzzy, real cute, you know. So I am not going to hit my ball with these baby geese around. So I decide I'm going to move my ball and hit it where I can hit it so I don't mess with the baby geese. So I walk up to my ball, and out of nowhere the mama goose comes flying down out of the sky and starts hissing at me. And all I have in my hand is a 9-iron. So me and this mama goose are having a standoff so I can get to my ball. And the thing starts flying at me like it's going to bite me or claw me or whatever. So I took a swing at this thing, and I made contact with it. I hit it pretty hard. And eventually it flew away, but the mama goose was pretty pissed. I was messing with her babies. So in college, I don't know why I did this, but me and a bunch of friends were partying one night, and I looked up a random gas station's number in the phone book, and I called this gas station, and a cashier, just a normal cashier, answers the phone. And I say that I'm like one of the head executives of Speedway or whatever. And I tell this cashier that we have a fecal matter on our hands. The cashier has no idea what fecal means or whatever. Like, I keep saying, I need to speak to the territory manager. We have a fecal matter on our hands. And I just keep saying fecal matter over and over. My friends are cracking up in the background, and I have this cashier like really whipped up into a panic. So she gets like the manager or whatever, and I say I'm like Don Johnson, head of whatever, head of Speedway or whatever. And I just keep saying we have a fecal matter on our hands. So anyway, eventually, I think I said I was going to come visit her or something, but anyway, I hung up the phone and all my friends and I were cracking up for a while. Probably a pretty mean thing to do, but whatever, I was young and whatever. So the last story I have is a prank call. I saw one of those, like law firm commercials. It was, I forget which law firm it was, but they're always trying to get someone for like a malpractice or whatever. And, so I call this law firm number, and, the lady says, "Hey, how can I help you?" And I'm like, yeah, I was the victim of a wrongful death. And the lady on the other line was like, I don't know if she knew what to do. I think she was like, who was the victim of a wrongful death? And I just kept saying, I was. So this goes on for like 5 minutes or whatever. And I keep trying to explain to her that I was the victim of a wrongful death. I think I told her I died and then I came back to life, but I had this poor lady at the law office on the phone for like 15 minutes, just goofing around with her. This commercial was coming on like every commercial break of a sports, like a basketball game I was watching or whatever, so I got sick of it and prank called them. I'm a pretty mature person, as you all know. So anyway, I hope that kept you entertained on this Sunday night. I hope to have some guests on soon. We'll tell you some more stories. And as always, thanks for tuning in.